Hello, I'm Mr. Kevin Burke, the Dean of Academics at St. Augustine Prep, and I'm here with Mrs. Brooke Coyle, our Director of College Guidance. And we wanted to send a video to the parents in particular about the upcoming academic year 2016-2017. Your sons are going to be seniors. Mothers, I will give you a chance to collect yourselves after hearing that sad news. But we're very excited about their senior year. The class of 2017 is a great class, and we wanted to share with you information about the registration process, some new course offerings for next year, and also let you know about an update regarding the Caritas program. So in the email that you received containing this video, there's also a few other links that are there. Mrs. Coyle is going to explain the registration process and the Google sign-up sheet and survey that's in there, but there's also a course description catalog, which is really your go-to guide to find out about all the course offerings for your son. Next year, we are adding a few additional courses that we haven't had in the past. Some that we're very excited about. We're going to expand the business program by offering just an introduction to business course that's going to span many elements of the business, not just focus on maybe economics or finance or accounting, but be an overall understanding of the business world. Also next year, we're going to have a course that's really unique to the year, election politics, that are going to follow the election process that will be taking place next year. And after that election process is complete, we'll turn into a current events course in the second semester. In conjunction with our theater course, which is offered this year, it's going to be changed, right? So it's going to be one semester of theater, and the second semester now, in conjunction with theater, is going to be a film course. Also, the same thing is occurring with criminal justice. Our criminal justice course is now going to be a semester-long course, and in the second semester, the course is going to be called Terrorism in Our World. The most innovative course offering that we have for next year is a new course that's going to be called Synapses of the Mind. It is a very outside-the-box course that has no curriculum, and the concept of the course is, what would you learn if you had time to learn anything you wanted? The students will be required to ask a question and find the answer to that question through a problem-solving approach that will be explained in the course so that they can present on that topic within a given period of time. There are only 15 spots in that course. We explained it to the juniors today, and how the application process will work is that they can apply by any means they wish. So it's not as if they have to have a certain grade in a certain course, or if they have to submit an essay. They can do anything they wish. They can request a meeting, they could write an essay, they could do a piece of artwork, they could submit a video, anything they wish to apply for the course, but they need to be able to do that by Monday of next week so that they can get a card like this, which will get them into that class. Also, as you know, our concentration program is really intensified in the senior year because they have the most number of electives that they've ever had in their 4 years. So the boys will be delving a little bit deeper into those concentrations as they make their course selections. But Mrs. Coyle and I are here today to tell you, please do not panic. Though this is a lot of information and it might be overwhelming and registration time is anxiety-filled, we are here, College Guidance and Academics Office are here to answer any questions you might have, and no registration is final until College Guidance, the student, and the parents are on board with the plan.
So the registration process that we've used in the past has changed. So instead of students having to figure out the jigsaw puzzle to make their schedule work, the counselors will be taking that burden off of them. So in addition to that, instead of students getting faculty signatures, the faculty will provide signatures to the counselors, and we will be able then to create the schedules. Yesterday, all of the juniors were sent an email that had a link to a Google form. On that Google form was a listing of all their possibilities, all their electives and all the courses that they could take. Once they fill out that form and submit it, the counselors then will use that form to create their schedule. One of the things we want to make sure that the parents are aware of is that the counselors actually do recommend that our seniors take a free period.
Wait, you mean a not-so-free period?
Yes, we like to call it the not-so-free period because during that fall semester when the college application process is most stressful, we have time with the seniors during those periods. So they actually are required to come to the study commons and work with their counselors during that period. So it is very beneficial. Some of the seniors that did not take a free period this year regretted it, and they actually told the junior class that in a junior advisory session. So we do strongly recommend that. Students can opt to take 2 free periods, but we are definitely recommending they take 1.
So we've given you a lot of information, and there's a lot more information contained in the email that was sent to you. We want to make you aware again and emphasize that we're here to help. So if you have any questions or concerns, there are a number of people on campus that you can call. In the academics office, extension 108 will get you to Mrs. Rebecca Pippett. She is a great source of information, and she's usually by her desk most of the day, so she's someone you can get in contact with quickly. Also, Mrs. Norma Vogelsong, who's the Assistant Dean of Academics at Extension 183, is another great resource. And in college guidance?
I would just like to make sure you have all the counselors' extensions. My extension is 116. Mr. Alan Powell is extension 115. Coach Mark Reardon is 119. And Mrs. Carol Castelli is extension 148. The general college guidance extension is 114.
We also have a lot of requirements in our academic programs. Sometimes those become in conflict for a student. So they have a particular aspiration, and because we're requiring a certain course, it prevents them from getting to where they need to be. We do not want to preclude a student from having an opportunity that he aspires to. So if for some reason, as you're doing the schedule, something comes up where you are in conflict and you need a resolution, don't assume that the requirement is absolutely necessary. There are ways that you can work around that, be innovative, and speak to some of us. Would you agree?
Yes, actually on that Google form, there is a place at the bottom of that Google form for students to communicate with the counselors with any conflicts or any problems that they see. So that's a great spot.
Sounds good. And another quick update, as we have you here, the Caritas program is in full swing at this point for current juniors, rising seniors. They might not have told you, your lovely sons, that we met with them yesterday on Tuesday to write a Caritas proposal. Every single junior wrote a Caritas proposal yesterday, so they have a Caritas project in place that they should begin working on. One of the biggest suggestions that we make, and current seniors always agree with this, is to start that project as soon as possible. As Mrs. Squirrel mentioned, the first semester of senior year is probably the most stressful semester of their career. Yes, they've been through sophomore year with the academic rigor, but with college acceptance, with the senior year and the anxiety that goes into making that big decision, senior year is very, very stressful. And adding Caritas to it during that first semester only makes it worse. So please get on your sons to get on top of that and to keep in communication with their advisor and to document, because the grade that they get for Caritas is the presentation of their project. It's not the project itself, because we're not with them when they do the work. We're looking at how they present the work that they did through their portfolio and their interview. Anything else?
I don't think so.
I think we've given you enough. So farewell from Richland, and thank you for listening.